I finally got my hands into the so promising ambience pedal from the Harley Benton Duo series. Is it any good? Let's find it out! What's up fellow budget tone chasers for one more video review here at the channel. This time, I'm bringing one more amazing pedal from the Harley Benton Duo series, which always showed a really good bang for the buck. First of all, I would like to thank the good friends from Harley Benton for sending me this pedal for reviewing. I was looking forward for having it for a few time now, and once I was able to get in touch with Harley Benton friends, we came together to a conclusion that it would be nice to have its review here at the channel. So even if I received this pedal for free, the excitement and impressions I will share with you in this video about this piece of gear are 100% legitimate. The Sugar Spice is a pretty unique combination of ambience effects and runs away from the common traditional echo verb configuration from its competitors in the market. As we showed in the Good Cop Bad Cop review, the concept behind the Duo series of Harley Benton is to get interesting combination of mini pedals that were previously launched inside the Moore mini series, recasing it on a compact single case and creating the possibility to change its stacking modes, from A into B, B into A, or switching from A to B, like a dual channel pedal. For this pedal, Harley Benton collected two completely underrated Moore pedals, which I have a guess why was for a long time ignored. It features on the right side the same circuit from the Baby Water, which is an acoustic guitar focused echo and chorus pedal, and on the left side it features its counterpart on the Reverb world, the Wood Verb, also originally focused for acoustic application. But does it mean that this pedal will not sound good on electric guitars? Not at all. To be honest, it sounds gorgeous. The consequence of combining these two topologies is a result-oriented pedal, with beautiful algorithms and really practical settings. You'll be able to get all you need for traditional ambiences, going from basic slapback and room reverb, to big ambiences with beautiful modulation in it. Talking about build quality, it brings the traditional high quality from the Duo series, with really well finished casing, featuring high quality knobs and the traditional main big knobs. The chorus delay side features 5-way knob, which is pretty accurate and easy to handle. The two foot switches are soft clicking models, and the pedal has 9V 200mA center negative power supply. Both sides operate as a true bypass, so it doesn't generate any signal loss on your chain. Now let's take a look at some initial sound samples made with it. On the left side, we will find 3 reverb modes, all with really beautiful textures. The traditional reverb, which sounded to me like a beautiful hall reverb, the modulated reverb, which has the characteristics of a vibrato in it, and the filter, which has a high-pass filter, acting almost like an auto wah on the reverb tail. Really beautiful effect. For adjustments, a really smart setup. The main knob controls the decay, which is basically the size of the reverb effect. The mix, which brings the sound from totally dry to completely wet sound. And the tone, rate, or range, which acts as each of those parameters respectively on the 3 modes of reverb. On the right side, you will find 5 modes of delay and, slash, or chorus effects. Starting by the most simple chorus, the triple chorus, the echo delay, which is a really beautiful analog delay mode, the chorus delay, which is a chorus on the main signal and a delay of it, and finally the delay chorus, which is a chorus modulated delay. On its control interface, you get 3 mini knobs which are really versatile. For the chorus parameter, they will control level, rate, and depth. And for the echo and delay effects, they will control level, time, and feedback. Especially for the chorus effects, it gives a really good range of tonal adjustments. cascade the A side into the B side, we'll get a much more controlled ambience effect. But on the other hand, if you cascade B side into A side, you'll get a more wide ambience sound, with bigger trails caused by the combination of the reverb before the delay. If I counted properly, we're talking about 60 ambience combinations into a single pedal, which costs a fortune of $79. This is simply ridiculous price if you consider that both Moore pedals individually cost between 60 to 70 bucks each. In this sense, it is clear that for most traditional ambiences, it's really difficult to beat the Sugar and Salt in terms of cost benefit. But does it mean that it is a perfect pedal? Not at all. There are some points that we need to raise here. The first one is that not having a tap tempo control on the chorus delay side makes the operation of the pedal a little bit uncomfortable, as it would be necessary to have the setting properly memorized and keep bending between songs to synchronize with the song BPM. Another flaw that identified on the pedal is actually related to the algorithm of the mod reverb. The effect gets almost not usable if you cross the 12 o'clock setting of the rate. On the other hand, the 5 options of chorus/delay were all really beautiful, and the other 2 reverb modes are really interesting too. This is my opinion. Now I would like to know yours. Did you like the sound of the Sugar and Spice? Once again, I would like to thank the good friends of Harley Benton for sending us this awesome pedal. So if you check out their website via the link on the description, it helps the channel to get more support. If you like this content, as always, I would like to invite you to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button so YouTube can share this video with many other people, and joining also our members club, in which you will be able to have amazing additional benefits, like early access to channel videos, download of technology captures, full DIY project videos, and participation on gear giveaways. You can join by the QR code on the corner of this video or clicking join below. I'll catch you on the next. Keep on rocking!